Pronto, pessoas, fizemos uma rápida pausa aí só para poder quebrar um pouco o jogo, né, o vídeo e tal. Agora a gente, deixa eu fazer uma coisa no editor aqui. Vamos para a cena normal. Eu não vou precisar. Eita. Desse display capture. Será simplesmente o jogo. Jogo funcionando. Por que minha tela está preta? Eu tinha transferido algumas coisas. Vamos lá. Então, o que nós temos aqui? Chegamos aqui e no último vídeo fizemos aqui essa espada. Espada justamente que é contra monstros. E essa espada de aço que futuramente eu devo dar uma mudada nela. Mas o importante é que nós temos aqui tudo que a gente precisa, todos os itens aqui. Do set que eu decidi que seria o mais interessante. Minha vitalidade atualmente com os elixires ativados está em 11.560, é bastante. Essa build é uma build que ainda não ativei o último mutagen dela, agora eu quero fazer as conquistas para poder colocar tudo no máximo aqui. Tem mais 4 pontos disponíveis que eu preciso para ativar as habilidades de baixo aqui. Mas agora eu quero saber. Eu vou mostrar aqui rapidamente a build que nós estamos seguindo. Chama God Build. Tem várias God Builds no Witcher 3, né? Mas justamente essa aqui. Essa é a build que a gente está seguindo. E eu estou seguindo essas coordenadas aqui para poder usar o Killing Spree. Aumenta bastante coisa aqui de chance crítica. Deixa eu aumentar aqui. Tá, então, por enquanto eu não tinha essas aqui, são as que eu vou querer pegar. Então, as duas de baixo, logo debaixo da linha, da coluna que eu já comecei. E aqui a última vai ser a direita. Vamos desabilitar novamente o Game Capture, Display Capture. Então a próxima coisa que vai ser, agora eu tenho que decidir entre as duas aqui. Olhos para lâminas agora tem 33% mais de cargas. Aumenta o bônus mutagênio colocado no espaço. O painel do personagem em 10%. Eu gostei muito mais disso. Ela vai ser a primeira que eu vou upar. E, deixa eu ver aqui, aumenta o limite de overdoses com poções de 75 para 100. Esse eu preciso. Cada fórmula conhecida aumenta a metodicidade, eu preciso. Aqui me dá vida. Eu ganho 4.000 de vida só com isso aqui. Eu vou ter que aguardar para poder dar um boost no meu personagem. Então vamos lá. Nosso primeiro aqui aumenta a chance de acerto crítico, de ataques fortes em 10% e o dano em 75%. Dano de ataque forte em 25%. Tudo vai dar mais 5% de ganho de adrenalina, beleza? A perda de adrenalina ao sofrer um dano diminui em 100. Ou seja, eu não perco nada de adrenalina quando eu tomo um dano. Quando a vitalidade fica zerada, ela será restaurada com um bônus 100%. 100% porque eu tenho 5 pontos aqui no Imortal. E requer ao menos 1 ponto de adrenalina que será consumido. Então, mesmo se eu morrer, se eu tiver um pouco de adrenalina, eu não morro. Caso dano adicional proporcional ao vigor consumido, defesa e tal. Tá, então aqui basicamente aumenta meu acerto e dano crítico. Esse último vermelho aqui reduz a resistência do dano inimigo em 25%. Romper a armadura. Eu tenho mais 600 de vitalidade por causa disso. E eu tô querendo. Esse é 7? Ah, meu querido, já vou aumentar agora meu dano. O que aconteceu? Vamos colocar o controle. Não era pra fazer isso. Ok, mesmo alquimia, né? Cara, na melhoria então. Só pode. Não é. Vamos saber aonde é esse negócio. A substância alquímica mesmo. Isso é alquimia, gente. Tô ficando louco. Tá, então primeiro vamos colocar no personagem o slot de 10%. Por último, a gente aumenta aquele de lá que vai ser multiplicado menos vezes, né? Um terço a mais. E o nosso personagem, no momento, 2.600 de DPS para ataque pesado. Chance de acerto crítico, forte 20. Maravilha. Agora eu quero botar em prática. Vou salvar isso aqui, cara. Qual objetivo nós estamos seguindo? A gente vai começar então com essa. Ah, não, se bem que o mutagen ele é na expansão do Blood and Wine. É aqui que a gente vai continuar. Isso é mais rápido, né, querido?
If I weren't just a lowly guardsman.
Viagem rápida. Vamos direto por objetivo aqui no Pathfinder aqui do Witcher.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmail? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Exactly like you.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead.
Tá,
A few
então
scraps of paper. Blackmailer
nós vamos
wrote the
pegar o
names of the vampire's
chantagista
victims
que
on them.
pegou
One of them
a
stained.
mulher do
A drop of
vampiro.
wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
Vamos salvar a
No
mulher do
idea how
vampiro.
wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Colocar a build em teste.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sangue too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Como assim nós?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me?
Vou
Out of the
sozinha.
question.
Filho.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Yeah. Witcher, are you ready?
Não, pera aí. Deixa eu só ver se
Need
eu
more
posso
time.
tomar os meus
Make haste.
excoctions.
Time is of the essence.
Cara, eu não sei o que vai acontecer. Eu vou descansar. Pronto.
We all await. You are holding things up. May we depart?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Enquanto eu fui fazer minhas coisas, você podia ter trocado de roupa. Foda, né? Espera eu falar pra ir começar. Eu tenho uma armadura melhor que o meu cavalo. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo equipá-la. Vai ficar mostrando.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Oh. Só o vampiro pra matar o vampiro, sabe?
That grunt will be the end of.
Tá escuro pra caramba. Não posso galopar que eles me acompanham, eu não sei onde é.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this.
Whoa!
Vamos testar.
Save us! Back you beast! Be gone!
Vamos colocar primeiro, né? Pronto. Agora sim.
Hey, save us! Back you beast! Be gone! Hey, save us!
Esses povos que tem essa IA em conjunto é bom, né?
Back you beast! Be gone! Hey, save us! Back you beast! Be gone! Help! Save us! Back you beast! Be gone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you,
Meus
we'd have been
decópsios
done for.
estavam
They were fortunate.
Thank you.
desde o início, não
Saved our
consegui
lives.
ver meu dano com vida cheia. Ups.
Whoa!
Bate espadas. De galopa a gente pega isso rapidinho.
You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Captain de la Tour, né?
We did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sangue?
I am at your service.
Algum vinho foi roubado?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely.
The Sangue, how many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sangue. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sangue. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sangue. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things.
Você tá falando
you
mentira.
lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sangue stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
What if Fabrizio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is good. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Acho que não, né? Depois eu volto aqui.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Vamos começar, né? 1269.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Vamos roubar os negócios dos duques tudo. Sou um ladrão.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Válvula de barril. Vou precisar isso pra alguma coisa. Não é isso que eu quero não, filho. E aí? A carta da história sobre Pomino. Tá. Essas coisinhas. Pode ser interessante pra fazer alguma coisa. 73.
Got Pomino over here.
E essa aqui. 72.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes.
Talvez em
That
cima, então.
sophisticated palate of his.
É uma em cima, então. Como que eu subo? Eu não subo aqui? Pilhar. Depois eu leio as histórias dos vinhos. O que é isso no chão? Martelo de madeira. Esse eu já tinha lido. Aqui tem escada, gente.
Sanreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Tá, é um T. Tcharam!
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Hollow thud.
This one is full. I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
Full. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
É a última, né?
Full.
Ou não.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Oba! Degustação de vinho.
Ready.
Step aside.
Opa!
so?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Ainda bem que eu peguei o martelo as coisas.